Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the cottage. So, I figured for this video, I wanted you guys to get to know me, get to know my play style, my game style by showing you my gaming collection. I love videos like this. I am very nosy. I love to see what's in other people's carts, and I'm sure you all do too. So, yeah, so welcome to the channel. And I thought it'd be a good way just to start off this channel with a collection video again, just so you guys can get to know me and get to see the type of games that I like to play, and just have a good time, and we all can be nosy together. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna show you guys my Nintendo Switch collection as well as my PS4, PS5. I am a very, very casual gamer. I don't have an extensive amount of games, so it's very small, nothing impressive, but they're mine. That's all that matters, right? Alright, so first and foremost, I have a Let's Go Eevee with the little Pokeball here. I was trying to get the Let's Go Pikachu, but they no longer sell these anymore because I wanted to get it for my nephew, but they no longer sell it anymore, unfortunately. So I had Let's Go Eevee. This game is extremely fun. I really loved it. Had a great time. Got bored really towards the end, but I managed to finish it, and that will be a common denominator here. You guys will see really, really soon. Next is my little 3DS little thing here. I only bought this just because I wanted the robot amiibo. It has the game inside of it as well. But yeah, super cute. Don't ask me what it's about though. Okay, and over here is Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't really know if this edition have like a name or anything like that, but it just came with like an explorer guide. And I mainly bought it because, number one, I love Zelda Breath of the Wild. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of Nintendo games. I'm not really a big Nintendo person. Their games just never called to me. The only games I really played on Nintendo was literally Pokemon. And now, Zelda Breath of the Wild came out, and I literally bought the Switch just for Zelda Breath of the Wild. So yeah, this game made me buy a whole console just because I wanted to play it, and it was so worth it. It's so good. I stinking love this game. So that's why I bought this one, because I really wanted like a sealed copy of Zelda Breath of the Wild because I love it that much. And just in case something happens to my original copy, at least I will always have a backup. And with that being said, this is my original copy of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And again, stinking love this game. Totally the GOAT. My first Zelda game I have ever played in my life. Like I said before, Nintendo really doesn't like call to me as far as their games go, and Zelda franchise just never called to me until this beautiful, beautiful game was released. Over here is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now, this one I will have to say, I was extremely excited for this to come out. I was so ready for it. And I have to tell y'all, I do not like this game. I do not like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game. I just feel like a lot of it just didn't really make any sense as for it being a sequel. Because the character just seemed like, the Guardians just never existed. There's a lot of things that happened in Breath of the Wild that just seem to just be forgotten in Tears of the Kingdom. And I didn't like the weapon mechanics of Tears of the Kingdom. I just feel like, again, we're just moving backwards. Like, why do I have to fuse sticks and stones to make an elemental weapon? It was just very, I guess it was jarring for me. I assume I would definitely go back to playing Tears of the Kingdom for sure, but in a lot of ways, I just could not get into it, y'all. I just feel like there was a lot going on. I mean, you have like 3 different levels of this game, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Like, the Zelda team put their foot into this game. But again, there was a lot of things that just felt like we were moving forward, but then we were also moving backwards. And I don't know. It just wasn't... I just wasn't feeling it. I'll definitely go back to it though in the future. Next up is Monster Hunter Stories, Monster Hunter Stories 2, the combo pack. And I mainly bought this for Monster Hunter 1. I played the first Monster Hunter Stories. Slow down. I played the first one years ago on the 3DS and loved it, adored it. It was so much fun. So when the second one was announced, I was excited for it. I also had that one too, but I wanted the first one, and the only way you can get it here in America is literally buying the combo pack, which is like trash, but okay, fine, whatever. But I have it. You know, it's the small things that matters. Find a silver lining sometimes. And again, Monster Hunters 2, great game. Never finished it though. The story for me with this one got very boring, got very repetitive as well. It wasn't very compelling like the first one was. So yeah, I got bored of this very, very quickly. Next up is Animal Crossing New Horizons. This really did not need any introduction. This game came out at the perfect time during 2020, during the pandemic. But it's a fun game. I liked it okay, but I will have to say it's definitely the weaker Animal Crossing for sure, but still really fun. I mean, pathing, that's all that needs to be said there. And Pokemon Violet. Pokemon Violet. This tragedy of a game. So excited when this got announced because we actually was getting an open world, like, mainstream Pokemon game, and it was a glitchy mess. It probably still is. I have not played this game since it came out. I dropped this sucker like a hot potato. It was just not it. I did not like Pokemon Violet. I did not like the new Pokemon designs. And again, the glitches were just, it was terrible. Some of the characters' hair mechanic and hair in general, the design of this game was just not my favorite at all. We in these musty school uniforms the whole entire game. I was just like, okay, Pokemon, what are we doing? What are we literally doing? You can tell I did not like Pokemon Violet. I did not like that game whatsoever. Will I go back to it? I don't know. But on the flip side of things, Pokemon Legend Arceus, chef's kiss. Honestly, the GOAT. This game is so good. It's so good. It's so fun. I just enjoyed this game so much. It took over the internet for a while. It truly did. I mean, we're out here in the open world. We can catch whatever Pokemon. I mean, the story was okay, was kind of weak, but I think it was just the gameplay that just made this game so fun. I mean, it's still Pokemon, but it just had a different vibe, a different take. The soundtracks was amazing. The characters were fantastic. The plot twist of it all, like, this one, honestly, I would have to say is the GOAT of the Pokemon. I really hope that they make more Pokemon Legends. I'm crossing my fingers and toes that they make more of this game. It was so fun, and it was just so refreshing. So yeah, I loved Pokemon Legends Arceus. It was so good. Pokemon Shining Pearl. I bought this and I was excited when they said they were going to remake Diamond and Pearl. So I got this because I've never played Diamond and Pearl. Out of all the mainstream Pokemon games, that's the one I have not played. Because by the time these games came out, I was pretty much over Pokemon. I got bored of it. So when I came back to Pokemon, it was during the Black and White era. And that game made me fall back in love with Pokemon. It's such a good game. So yeah, I bought this one. I played a whopping probably 15 minutes of it and I put it down. I guess I just was kind of burnt out of Pokemon when that one came out. And again, on the opposite side of things, Pokemon Sword. This one I loved as well. This game, again, was so much fun. I beat this game twice. I don't think I've ever played a Pokemon game as many times as Pokemon Sword since I was a kid. But I love Pokemon Sword. I know it's not a popular opinion, but this game is just so good. Even when the people were ratting on the poor little trees. Again, a time and moment on the internet that was just so timeless. But yeah, I adore Pokemon Sword. I had so much fun with it. Love it. Okay, Grow Song of the Ever Tree. This one was just a pure cover by. I couldn't tell you what this thing is about, but the cover is gorgeous. And we are here with Story of Seasons. I have Pioneers of Olive Town, Mineral Town, and A Wonderful Life. So what I'm about to say goes for all three of these games. I have never played a Story of Seasons / Harvest Moon game ever in my life. So I just got them because they are the gateway to what we see in farming sims today. Like, this is the grandfather of farming sims. And it's sad that they don't really get that recognition because Stardew Valley literally takes that title. But, you know, I wanted to get the grandfather. I wanted to get the gateway. I wanted to see how did farming sims even get started. Like, how do we get from here to A Wonderful Life to where we are now today in 2024? But yeah, just an appreciation by it, honestly. I have not played it. I've been kind of burnt out of farming sims, I'm not going to lie, but I had to just see just where it all started. And here is a Fae Farm. This is another one that had a lot of controversy behind it because of the price tag and also the type of game that it is. And I agree, it's definitely expensive for what it is. I have not played it. I've seen people play it, of course, and I don't know. I thought it was going to be more than what it is, but I really can't say that because I haven't played it myself. But yeah, still sealed. A lot of these things are still sealed. Hoko Life, aka the knockoff Animal Crossing. Really am curious about this game. I have always been curious about Hoko Life. I just need to find the time and energy to play it. Paleo Pines. This one I bought because I was extremely curious to see a farming sim with dinosaurs. How was that going to work? Again, I probably played a whopping of 30 minutes of this game and I put it down because I got bored. But this is really good game for kiddos. If you have any kiddos in your life, I think they will love Paleo Pines. I just got extremely bored of it and I'm just like, what am I doing? I don't know. Snack World. This one I bought only because it's by level 5. That's it, that's all. Level 5 is honestly, like, to me personally, one of the best gaming developers, only because they made Yokai Watch and like so many other games. I can't think of them right now. I think there's like a detective game that they also made. I don't know, but they made a lot of games, and so that's the only reason why I bought Snack World, just because it's by level 5. And I have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. These two games I have never played in a Xenoblade Chronicle game before. That's a mouthful. Say that 3 times. I have never played a Xenoblade Chronicles game before in my life. So I got these because, again, they're kind of the gateway to JRPGs pretty much as well. I played a little bit of the first one and I also got bored of it not pretty quickly, but I just got really bored of it. It just felt very repetitive after a while. I just think JRPGs are just not for me. I don't know. I just didn't like it. And this one, oh gosh, this one. Again, I've seen people play this game and the voice acting in this is atrocious. Like, how did y'all get hired? We will never know. But the gameplay looks beautiful. The game looks beautiful. And I'm very curious about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Alright, the Mario games. Mario Odyssey and Super Mario World 3D All-Stars. I'll talk about this one first. I bought this game because I have never played a Mario game before. So I figured, why not just buy this little game pack? I mean, it has Mario 64. We all know how famous that game is. What a revolutionary game, if we're all being honest. I mean, we will never see that kind of a jump from 2D to 3D again. At least not probably in our generation, maybe even in our lifetime. But yeah, what a legend Mario 64 is. And of course, Sunshine, which is the one in the middle, I think that one's a fan favorite. And of course, Galaxy. I don't think a lot of people like Galaxy. I think that was on the Wii. if I remember correctly. But yeah, I just bought them because I've never played a Mario game. I just said, you know what, why not? And the same sentiment goes with Super Mario Odyssey. This game was just, oh, it took over the internet. I think it kind of took over the world. The promotion for this game was fantastic. Nintendo put their foot in the promotion for this game. They really spent money on Super Mario Odyssey promotions. I mean, with the music videos and the commercials, oh, it was just so good. It was such a good time. People were so excited when this game came out. I mean, again, it took over the world, and I fell into the hype. I wanted to see how good Mario game is, and you know, yeah, it's just a great time. It's a great memory. Never played it. It's still sealed. So that's pretty much all of my Nintendo Switch games that I have. Oh, I have these two. I almost forgot. I lied. I have Nintendo Switch Sports because I love Wii Sports. Wii Sports is so much fun. My mom and I play the bowling one all the time, and I had to get the Nintendo Switch Sports. I mean, of course I did. Following that up is the Nintendo Switch version. I have this on PC digitally. Love this game. This game is a horror visual novel. Oh, it says it right there. It's literally a horror visual novel. I'm trying to get that glare out your face. And it's just so good. I haven't finished it because there was one part of this game where I got motion sickness, which is weird because, again, it's a visual novel, so it doesn't really do anything. But I got motion sickness, and I never went back to it to finish it. But when they announced the physical version, I had to get it. I can't remember if it came on PlayStation. I can't remember if it did. But if it did, that's the main one I wanted, and it may have been sold out. They only have the Nintendo Switch one left. But yeah, had to get this. I mean, it was just, it's so good. And this one, Room Factory 5, has to be the most disappointing game I have ever picked up. It runs like crap on the Switch, okay? I have the Switch OLED, so I haven't tried it on there yet. But, oh my goodness, this was just a staggering mess. I mean, a staggering. And I was just like, really? I even got the collector's edition for it because everybody said Room Factory is just really, really, really good. And I was like, why not just give it a try? So I'm hoping that the OLED can handle this software, but oh man, it's a glitchy mess. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, so now we are officially done here. Like I said, very small, very humble little Switch collection, and we're gonna move on to the PlayStation side of things. Okay, so here we are at the start of my PlayStation little collection. I'm gonna start down here first. So I had the little PlayStation Mini when the minis were like coming out. They were kind of like the new big thing, and nobody liked the PlayStation Mini. But I did. I like it. I enjoy it. I am so happy to have it. It's just so adorable. It's so cute. I've never unboxed it, but I definitely will unbox it one day. I have the 20th anniversary controller, and here I have some little special editions. So this is Sakuna, a special edition. Never played it really. I played like a little bit of it. I think I played the demo, but yeah. I have the Cruel King and the Gray Hero, again, collector's edition. This is really good if you have kiddos. I mean, it's okay. I didn't really get into it, but again, it's good if you have kiddos. And I have my Baldur's Gate 3 PS5 edition, because they stopped making the physical edition for whatever reason. I don't understand why, but I had to get the physical while it was still available. So this is my little shelf right here. Okay, so moving up, this is my PS4 collection down here. Again, very small, very humble, but it's mine. So starting off, I have Cyberpunk. This thing was such a release failure if I have ever seen one. I think this game taught Project CD Red a valuable lesson. You really have to finish your game and iron out the kinks before you release them, because oh boy, this was a mess on release date. And I pre-ordered this because they made one of my CD Projekt Red. They made one of my favorite games, which is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And I pre-ordered this knowing that they're going to do a good job, but ooh, it was terrible. It was rough. And I've never opened it. As you guys can see, it's still wrapped in plastic. Never played it. I don't really have any I don't know, I guess inspiration to play it, but yeah, that took over the internet as well. What a time to be alive, because people were pissed. Following that, like I said, my favorite game, The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. This was honestly possibly like my real first introduction to RPGs, at least fantasy wise, and love this game. I played this game to the ground, okay, to the ground. Love this game. I mean, this is just such a goat in my collection. I will never get rid of it. It will forever stay here. It is shackled to me for life. Bury me with this game, okay? Following that up is a new addition to my shelves. This is Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have never played an Assassin's Creed game a day in my life. It just never really called to me. The first one was very interesting, but I don't know. Again, it just never really called to me. But the new one that was announced, the one with the Black Samurai, that one looks so good. It looks so stinking awesome. And I just was like, let me just pick up Assassin's Creed, the Ezio's collection, and just see how it goes. I know this is probably one of the fan favorites characters. Maybe even, I guess, storyline. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I just figured why not just start with that and just, you know, be nosy. So here is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core and Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, a rant incoming, y'all, okay? This game, I've also played Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 was my very first Final Fantasy game I have ever played. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But to be fair, you know what? To be fair, I only played probably like 15 minutes of it and I put it down. But I will definitely pick it back up, because I play Final Fantasy VII the Remake digitally. I have a physical copy here, but I played it digitally. And I just knew I was going to love it. I just knew I was going to fall in love. It was going to be a great stinking time because I love the movie. I stinking love the movie. The movie is just, chef's kiss. It's so good. It's too good for words. So I said, okay, I will for sure love the game. Like, there's hands down, no argument, I'm going to love the game. So when they announced it, I was super excited, and I got it on sale. I didn't get on release date, please. Got it on sale, put it in, played it, and you guys, I didn't like it. I did not like Final Fantasy. I played up to the point where people started dying, and I didn't care about them dying. I didn't care about their deaths whatsoever. I was just like, why do I care? Why should I care? I don't know anything about these characters. Who are you? I mean, why are we all sad for? Like, we were together for a good, like, 15 minutes. Why am I supposed to be sad? I really don't know. And it was just not good. I got tired of the mini games. I'm like, you guys are literally forcing me to do mini games. Are we serious? Let's be serious. And I hated that. I just think the characters were really boring. Like, Cloud is such a boring character to follow. Tifa was okay. Meredith was just annoying. She was a little bit too chippery for me. I'm like, girl, sit down, okay? Have a Ritalin, please. The only one I really liked, in all honesty, was Barrett, because he's Barrett. Like, you have to love Barrett. I love Barrett so much, but everyone else was just so boring. I was just so surprised at how boring Cloud is, because like I said, I love him in the movies. I loved him even in Kingdom Hearts. You know, he was our emo boy. He still is our emo boy, but he was just such a boring main character to follow, in my personal opinion. And I was just so over it. I mean, I was over it. And I still bought Crisis Core. I don't know if Angel and Genesis are in this one. I'm not sure if they're in that one. I don't know. But I bought it because I like Zack. And I said, you know what? Maybe I'll like this one. I could possibly like this one. I don't know. I will see though. I will for sure see. But yeah, again, I love the characters. I love Genesis, Angel, Sephiroth, Zack, Cloud, like the whole entire crew, like Vincent. I love them so much. They're so good in the movies, but the games, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. My rant is over. Okay, moving on. Ghost of Tsushima, the director's cut. I bought this because everybody named Mother loved this game. From what I've heard, heard nothing but good games. I got it because you guessed it, it was on sale, so I purchased it, and it was just such a good price. I couldn't pass it up. But yeah, I'm interested to play it though. Very interested to play it. And of course, we have Crash, our favorite Bandicoot. Crash Team Racing. I bought this purely for nostalgic, okay? I remember playing this game with my cousins a long time ago. They no longer play games though, unfortunately, but I remember just playing this with my cousins, and it was just such a great time. I had to get it for nostalgic purposes. Same thing with Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Oh, this game was such a joy when it got announced. I mean, the music, the gameplay, everything. Activision put their foot into this game. What a time, what a time. Although it kicked my tail, I'm not gonna lie, it kicked my tail. The controllers are a little bit different than from the old school one, but one day I will beat this, okay? One day I will beat it. And here we have Spyro, another one that I love and adore. Oh my gosh, the music, the gameplay, everything. It was so good. Again, Activision put their foot in this game. It's so good. I remember playing the first Spyro at my mom's friend's. What was she? I don't remember. And she had Spyro, and I just remember playing it for the first time and fell in love. They had to drag me from that PlayStation, that TV, okay? Literally had to drag me. I fell in love with it, and when I had my own PS1 and Spyro, oh, it was over. So I'm so happy to have an upgraded version of Spyro. That's another one I'll beat one day. The Unravel Yarny Bundle, Unravel 1 and 2. I only played the first one. I played a little bit of the second one, but I won't count it though. I played like 5 minutes of it and I put it down. But love Unravel. Unravel's such a good game. I mean, oh, the music, the visuals, the gameplay, the frustration that you feel. Oh my gosh, all of it is just, it's so good. But it's so rewarding when you get past those frustrations. Just saying. It is rewarding and it's just so good. It's so cute. I think this is from either a Dutch development or Ireland, Scotland, somewhere around there. I can't remember exactly where it's from. Under the development, the what? The developers. Yes. I need to slow down. I'm trying to rush through this. Anyways, yeah, just so good, so great. Oh, love the soundtrack of Unravel as well. It's so fun. This game, I don't know why I bought this. This is Letter. Yeah, this game is Letter. I must have bought this right after I played The Letter, and I was kind of thinking I was into visual novels. I really don't know yet. That's still up in the air, but I purchased this game. Why? I don't know. I'll play it one day though. Life is Strange. This was an amazing game at its time. This game is so fantastic. Love this game. Love the soundtrack, the characters, the acting. Like, it was just so good. And the only thing with this game though that kind of, like, I don't know, it kind of made it not necessarily important, was the simple fact that your choices in this doesn't really matter. Like, no matter what you choose, it's not going to drastically change the story too much. But outside of that, I still loved it. I still had a really great time. A Plague Tale Innocent. This one was also fun to play. I will probably not replay it though. This is probably like a one and done type of situation. But it's really good. Beautiful game. Very beautiful. The sequel is out. And from what I heard, it's a lot better than this one. A lot darker as well. Which is kind of like, oh, okay. But yeah, definitely a one and done game. We'll probably not replay this. Again, it wasn't necessarily my favorite, but it was still a good game nonetheless. Alright, here is Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remaster. I bought this because I played Ni no Kuni 2. And of course I have to get the first one. And it was on sale, so it was a perfect time to pick it up. Yeah, I think I got this for like $5 or something like that. Awesome sale price. Dragon Quest 11. Never played a Dragon Quest game in my life, but everyone says it's a great one for new players, so I got it. Again, it was on sale. If you want people to buy your games, put them on sale. I will get them every time. This is Doraemon. I think that's how you pronounce it. Story of Season version. I think this is like a popular Japanese cartoon character. I guess. Do not quote me on that. I'm not going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about because I don't. Dragon Quest Builder and Dragon Quest Builder 2. I played a little bit of Dragon Builder and I just think it just looks really, really cute. This is not, by the way, day one. I mean, I did not purchase this day one. Let me rephrase. I did not purchase this day one at all. I don't know if Amazon had like a warehouse full of day one editions of Dragon Quest Builders, but they had this thing on sale for like $10. And I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? I'll get the day one edition. But yeah, I did not buy this day one. I bought this years like after it came out. I bought this, I think, when Dragon Quest 2 was out for almost a year, I believe. So yeah, they must have had a warehouse full. Next is My Time at Portia. I got this before I got my PC, but I do have this on the PC and it's okay. It's pretty cute. Never finished it. Again, story of my life. Never finished it, but it's cool. And we're back with the repeat, Hoko Life, this time the PS4 edition. Now, one out of two things must have happened. I either had the PS4 version and didn't know it, and I purchased the Nintendo Switch version, or I had the Nintendo Switch version, didn't know it, and I purchased the PS4. How did I wind up with two of these? Who knows? Who knows at this point? Potion Permit, another good game, really fun, awesome characters. But it got boring because it got repetitive, but still enjoyed it nonetheless. Same goes for this game, Kitaria Fables, I guess how you pronounce it. Great game, awesome visuals, great characters, but again, it got repetitive, it got boring. I just was like, okay. Biomutant, this one was honestly like fantastic from up until I played. This one was another one that was a glitchy mess. I got to a part where I had to go into this robot to defeat these little enemies. And the robot thing kept glitching. I could not get in. And when I got into the robot, I couldn't get out of the robot. So I was stuck. Like, it was just a glitchy mess. I'm hoping by now they probably did some updates for it. But yeah, it was just, disappointingly glitchy for sure. Detroit Become Human. This is the game that knocked Life is Strange out of the park. This game is fantastic. It's a fun game. I was not prepared for my choices literally mattering. I was not prepared for my choices to literally matter in the storyline. And spoiler alert, nobody survived in my gameplay, okay? When I played this game, nobody survived. They all died. So I'm hoping if I replay it, I can save everyone. But yeah, this game was so much fun. I mean, just to play a game where your choices do actually matter, mind-blowing. Mind-blowingly crazy. Mass Effect, I got this on sale. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I just got it on sale. I wanted to try it out for a while, and when it went on sale, I said, okay, perfect timing, perfect way just to jump into it. BioShock is another one that got on sale. And these two are literally brand new. I literally just got this probably like a week ago. But yeah, BioShock is another one that a lot of people say is really good. I've never played it, never been interested in it. I've seen people play it, and I don't know what this says about me or the game, but every time I put it on, it puts me to sleep. I go to sleep to BioShock every chance I get. If I'm having trouble sleeping, I just throw on somebody playing BioShock and I go right to sleep. But I've been curious to know how that game is, and it was on sale, so I had to get it. Hollow Knight, I have to say, this is one of my favorite covers, I will say. Hollow Knight is another one that everybody praised. I mean, at the top of the hill, people sing this game with high praises, and I was curious to know what's all the fuss is about, and it was on sale, so I purchased it. Cuphead is another one that took the internet by storm. From my understanding, I guess the developers didn't want to release a physical copy until the DLC came out. Well, when the DLC came out, they released a physical copy, and of course I had to get it. One day I'll play it, one day, but yeah, this brings back so many childhood memories. It's kind of crazy. And of course, last but not least, The Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt, the complete edition. This one I purely bought just because it has the DLC in it, and I just bought it just because, in case, again, if something happens to my original copy, I at least know I have this and I'm safe to still have like everything The Witcher has to offer. And over here is Little Dragon's Cafe. This is my very first special edition I have ever purchased. And the Little Dragon's Cafe is really good. It's super cute. Again, if you have kiddos, this is the perfect game for them. I don't have kids. I am a grown person playing this type of game. No shame. But it's really good. It's really cute. It's extremely repetitive. Just kind of, be prepared for that. There's nothing really to it. But again, I just love it. It's really a fun game. I remember there was like a little dragon character when I was a kid. I can't remember if it was on Hooked on Phonics or like a Barney thing, but this dragon reminded me so much of that dragon. I just can never remember where it came from. But anyways, yeah, moving on. Moving on. Okay, so down here we have Stardew Valley. This game is, of course, everywhere. It needs no introduction. It's Stardew Valley. I bought this before I had my PC. And yeah, no introduction needed. Everybody knows what Stardew Valley is at this point. I should probably be over here, eh? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Where should I go? Okay, so it goes Fallout 76. I don't know anything about Fallout, but it was on sale. So, of course, I had to purchase it. Shit. Okay, so here we are with Persona 5. This game, I just love the soundtrack, but I could not get into Persona 5. I was so lost. I mean, I don't know anything about Persona. I've never played a Persona game. Again, this was on sale, and everybody just praised this game to the high heavens. And I played it, and I just got lost. I did not know what I was doing, you guys, okay? I was just like, what am I doing? How am I supposed to play this? Because the game doesn't really, like, hold your hand. It kind of just throws you in and just say, good luck. But yeah, I don't know. I might play that one day, but the soundtrack is fantastic, I will say. Monster Hunter's World. Never played a Monster Hunter game, like the mainstream Monster Hunter games ever. Pop this in. This is another one. I was like, what am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't understand. I don't get it. But watching people play this game that knows what they're doing, it's so fascinating. Oh my gosh, it's so fascinating. People are so talented on the internet. Not me though. Not me. When I tell you I'm a very casual player, I'm a very, very casual like gamer for sure. Kingdom Hearts. Of course you have to have Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3. That's the only Kingdom Hearts I have ever played. The rest I'm not interested in whatsoever. Even to this day I'm not interested in none of those games. But 1, 2, and 3, love. And so happy to have this. Fun fact too, I have never beaten Kingdom Hearts 1. Never beat it. I cannot get past Ursula. I cannot pass Ursula. Ursula is so freaking hard. She is a boss, okay? I cannot get past Ursula at all. Never beat Ursula. That's a lie. No. Let me tell you guys a quick story. I beat Ursula once. And when I did, I kid you guys not, the power went out. Literally like 2 minutes after I beat her, the power went out. And of course, after you beat a boss battle in Kingdom Hearts, they have a cutscene, and I could not save it. I could not save my game, so the power went out, and I was so mad. My mom was like, what happened? I was so mad. True story. You cannot make this up even if you tried. And my one time beating Ursula, the power went out. I was so heated. I was so mad. And I would never forget that. I would never forget that or forgive PG&E ever in my life. PG&E is the electric company here in America. Next up is Hogwarts Legacy. I have the collector's edition. The book is actually in my closet. That sucker is huge. But one day I'm hoping to display it one day. But this game I want to play when I read the books. I've of course seen the movies. I love the movies, but I want to read the book before I play this game, because I think if I read the book I will get a better understanding on what's happening and what's going on. So yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, I am excited to do all that. Alright, here we are with God of War and God of War Ragnarok. These games I have never played. I don't know anything about God of War at all, but I have them. They're here. So, and of course I got them when they were on sale. Another game I got on sale, Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition. This one I think was like $10. And you could not beat the price. You could not beat this price. And I just purchased it just because it was for $10. And I have Red Dead Redemption 2. I am so excited to play this one. I've never played Red Dead Redemption before. I'm not really a big Rockstar gaming type of person. I love watching people play. My brother loves Rockstar. He plays like every game they bring out. So I always watch him play. But I never played it myself. But yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, honestly, people love this game, praise this game. And I bought the first one just so I can appreciate the newer game. But apparently, it's best to play Red Dead Redemption 2 and then the first one. So that's pretty interesting. I'm excited about that, and now I have an excuse to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Alright, we have the Spider-Mans. We have Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is the first game I have ever 100%. This game was so much fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. I never 100%ed a game before. I've never been interested in 100%ing anything, but for whatever reason, I wanted to try it on here because it was easy, it was doable, and I was just like, listen, I know I'm capable of doing it, and I did it, and I'm so proud of myself. But I played it so much, I burnt myself out. So Spider-Man Morales came out. I unboxed it. I played it. I did pre-order it, which is why I got the launch edition. But I'm still burnt out Spider-Man. I have not played it though. But it looks so stinking fantastic. Okay, here we are with the Far Cries. I have Far Cry 4. They're not in order, I know. Let me go over here. It might be easier to do it on this side. So I have 4. I have 3. I have New Dawn. This is the only why I have Far Cry, because this game looks stinking fantastic. Love the visual, love the bright colors that they use for this game. So yeah, and I have Far Cry Primal. And again, I just feel like if I want to play the newer, well, this is not the newest one, but one of the newest Far Cry games, I have to play the old school one just to appreciate, you know, where the games are at today. So moving on to my very, very small PS5, I have Rise of Ronin. This is the only game I have ever played on my PS5. And I had my PS5 probably for 2 years now. And from here, I am going to say I really don't see myself buying any more consoles if I'm being 100% serious. I don't even think I will buy the next PlayStation either. I've had a PlayStation since PlayStation 1. And I'm not saying that very lightly. I'm saying that with a heavy heart because I really just don't think the way that everything is going now, I'm going to really support like all digital console when I have a PC. I just think that's just kind of goofy. And the only why I have a console is because I can own my games, I can buy them physically, I can play them whenever I want to, whereas PC, obviously you can't do that. So if they are going to decide to go an all digital route, there's really no reason for me to buy a console if I'm being 100% honest with you. And again, another thing is I had my PlayStation for like 2 years. The first year I got my PlayStation, I kept it in the box in my closet for a whole year until this game came out. And when it came out, that was when I unboxed my PS5. So that's when I knew, like, yeah, it might be time for me to kind of move on from console. And I say that with an extremely heavy heart, too, though, because I love PlayStation. I'm definitely a PlayStation girly. But the way that they're moving, the way that they're going, I don't know. So anyways, here we are with Astro Bot. This is a new one that came in. I paid full price for this thing. Yikes. But everyone said it's so good. I fell for the FOMO. Okay, I got the FOMO. I fell for it. And I had to get it. I didn't have to get it, but I had to get it. Everybody loved that game. So here I am. Lies of P. This one, I did not know that Lies of P was like a soul type game. I don't know anything about Dark Souls or Elden Rings or anything like that. I am very unfamiliar with the soul type games, so I didn't know this was that. I just thought, oh cool, a dark fantasy horror game based off of Pinocchio. How fantastic. No girl, it's a Souls game, so I don't know how I feel about that. It might be a great introduction. I might fall in love with soul type games, but I don't know. Next up is Stray. Stray really needs no introduction. Everybody knows what Stray is. And I bought it because it was on sale. I was not going to pay a full price for Stray. That was for sure. But it was on sale, so I got it. I don't know what it's about, though, but it's cute. Spider-Man 2. Of course, I had to get it. I had to get Spider-Man 2. Horizon and, what is it? Forbidden West. I bought this only purely because it was on sale. I have not touched a Horizon game, but everybody said it's good. PlayStation is pimping this thing out like crazy. So it has to be good if everyone says it is. PlayStation says fantastic because, again, they're pimping this game out like crazy. This and The Last of Us. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah, again, wasn't paying full price for it, though. But, I mean, I'll check it out. And I have Garden Life, a cozy simulator. It was just a really cute game and it was cheap. So I just, I thought this was going to make me crack open my PS5. It did not. It took a samurai game for me to crack open my PS5. And here we are with Dragon Dogma. I have never played this game in my life. Never played the first one. Never was interested because the game was just so ugly looking. And I was just like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the art. I'm not going to lie. It's such an ugly game to me. But I'm very curious about it though in the same breath. I am so curious about it. But we shall see. And here is Greedfall. I purchased this only because the second one is coming out, I believe, this year in 2024. And so I just wanted to check it out and see how it plays. I heard it was a great time. Okay, sorry, my battery was getting hot. Yeah, so Greedfall, I just want to check it out because the second one's coming out this year in 2024. And I figure, why not? Heard good things about it so far. I have Cult of the Lamb, the special release physical edition. Okay, anyways, so this edition came from the developers themselves. When it was announced, I thought it was gonna be like this whole like exclusive thing that they were gonna do with like a goodie bag. I thought it was gonna be like a very interesting release, right? The way that they kind of promoted it. It's not worth the release. It wasn't even worth the wait, because by the time this came out, they already had like physical editions out in the stores already, and it's literally the same box art and everything. So it really was not worth the wait. And as you guys can see here, I have 2 of them. How did I get 2? I did not pay for 2. I will tell you that. I only paid for 1. This one is my original one. This one is 792 out of 1900. So this one's my original one that I bought, that they sent to me. And I randomly got this one in the mail, and I don't know how they sent me 2. No idea, but they sent me 2. And yeah, I double checked though to make sure I did not pay for 2. I'm pretty sure I did not. I would not pay for 2 Cult of the Lamb, absolutely not. But yeah, they sent me 2 for whatever reason. I guess they thought they didn't fulfill my order. Maybe there was a glitch in the system, I don't know, but there we are. And here goes Ni no Kuni 2. This is what edition is this? The premium edition. Like this game, beautiful game. Got bored of this game pretty quickly got bored of it. Again, I just really don't think JRPGs are necessarily for me. I think that's safe to say at this point. And last but certainly not least, Kingdom Hearts 3, the deluxe edition. This game, I would have to say, is probably the easier Kingdom Hearts game for sure. It's not difficult at all, but I appreciate it because when I'm telling you guys, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 have no mercy. They will whoop your tail. They have no mercy. Kingdom Hearts 3 had all the mercy to give, okay? This is just such a sweetheart of a game. But this game was really good. I thoroughly enjoy it. I can tell quickly it's not the fan favorite Kingdom Hearts entry, but it's still good. I still had a good time. It's crazy to see Sora just so grown up now. And Riku and the crew, like everybody is just, they're so grown now. They're growing up right along with us, their audience. But I loved it. It was such a great time. Such a great time. And this is the Cult of the Lamb art book. This one came with the special edition package. You could have gotten a signed edition of this art book, but those sold out quickly because of course there's signed editions. I don't really care too much about signed edition, but they restocked them, but they're not signed, so of course I purchased it. And yeah, it looks really good. So that's it, everybody. That is my gaming collection. As you can see, I am definitely a variety gamer. I will try anything and everything, and it's very small, very humble, but I like my little collection. I just wanted to share this with you guys so you guys get to know me and just see the type of games that I play. Well, I mean, like, games I started, I guess. I haven't really finished a lot of games, you guys can probably tell, but that's not the point. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for checking out the channel. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Hope you guys subscribe, and please give the video a like, and I will catch you guys in the next one. So have a good day, guys. Bye.